But basically, I had this idea for Edward Scissorhands, and I finally did it. Sometimes I can feel, some person in a video today talked about resistance that they feel, and that's actually exactly what I feel. I feel, I feel an oppression that I'm only now beginning to articulate. I feel an oppression. I feel an oppression from Nigerian lineage. I feel an oppression from African American lineage. I feel a deep girl oppression that can only articulate now. And I don't know a lot about my heritage and history on either side, and I'm starting to learn that at an older age. Which, anyway, let's go ahead and get to this. Hopefully, these videos can go someplace. And I don't know, I don't know. But basically, I connect to this character because of the outsiderness of this character. When watching it as a kid, I remember feeling so outside of the character of the main girl, which was Winona Ryder. The same as I felt when I watched Girl Interrupted. Just there's just this the white girl lineage is its own lineage, and me finding my lineage. And even this is not really my lineage. It's just imagery that I think is cool. And I thought it'd be cool if you could do a girl/woman version of it. So that's kind of what I've done. And it's an inspired look because obviously I don't want to lean too heavily into a person or a creation that was born with scissors for hands, because obviously that is a very, very difficult reality. I don't have that reality. I don't know what that's like. And God willing, um, I will be protected and safe. But and throughout my life, um, so that's a hard reality to deal with. But I do connect with it as a Black girl/woman with my own particular experiences and of being outside of things, of observing, of having bad social tendencies sometimes, or awkward social tendencies. So that's where this inspiration comes from. And I just want to quickly do a few ideas for things that I've learned in modeling. I've got a lot of different goals, so I hope that I'll be able to express them all in videos like this. I hope that what I feel of this double oppression, or this, multi-layered oppression, um, does not articulate itself, that also in these videos I can face it and rise beyond it, alongside it. I don't know really how to express that, but that's all. So let me go ahead and get started. Some things I learned from videos that I watched, I wrote it down, and I'll go ahead and just do a few poses at the end. But I have some things that I've learned. So like, I watched videos from a model named Vanance. She is Miss Cameroon. And some tips that she gives, like, let me see which ones. Yeah, hair and nails should always look nice, which, some of these I have to work on. I've bitten my nails since I was like a little kid, little girl, which is a bad habit of mine. Um, so some of these things but another thing I really like is how she's good with, like, I think it's important to own your body. So this, I think, is helping me to reclaim some of the trauma that I've experienced with my body, and we'll get into that another time. Poses, okay, and to be yourself. My femininity is also an accessory, so I'm figuring that out because my femininity has been a wound for me, which is ironic, right? Because I'm feminizing a boy character, and I don't want to do that too much, but I kind of think this one is kind of a cool one to feminize. Then I also did that in another way too, but another time, another day. So poses. So put one leg in front of the other. Movement. See, she suggests movement like walking, jumping, moving your hair because it looks natural. It's great for candid shots. Sitting poses, which I'll do probably a sitting pose because I don't really want to show all of like my whole body on screen. That just feels too revealing. But you can sit on the ground, couch, chair, steps, arms. You should use your arms. So you can cross your arms like this. I'm kind of cold, so I'm only having this because I want to make a video with the actual look, but I actually would put on a jacket or a sweater if I could. It's another thing. It's always kind of cold in here too, okay? All right, another thing, over the shoulder look. So you can also look over your shoulder. So I'll probably do sitting and over the shoulder, sitting, arms, and over the shoulder. So let's go. And if you're watching, thank you. And maybe I'll share 2 things I've learned with the different projections that I've gotten. I don't know anything about modeling. And then 2, I would like to talk about, somebody gave me something for a ballet dancer that had passed away recently, which some of you may know who she is. I mean, she is just, and I talk about people like I talk about my mom in the present tense. I tend to talk about people that have passed in the present tense, which, I don't know, maybe that's simply a way of coping, but Michaela DePrince is her name, and she is just amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I'll just end there. I would like to talk about her another day. I read her biography, and I shared with somebody that is in the dance world that I'm working with, and it's helping me despite all of my limitations. And it's like they saw what I saw, and seeing the story that she brought with her, that was pretty, crazy that it even got out of Sierra Leone, her story in the first place, when this is the experience of so many girls and women in African countries. It's just a different level of, another level of horror with some of the things that I have not known from growing up in the United States. I'll be real about that. And my mom has known from growing up in Nigeria. And I've known other things in the United States that I'm just being honest about. The differences I have to face within myself in understanding when I didn't understand my mom all the time either. So that's it. I have so much I want to share with you all. But not just share, I want to connect with human beings that are good human beings. So I'll send a word to Mother God, Father God, for that. And I grew up in Georgia, lots of churches, so I always feel a little bit rebellious being like Mother God, Father God, but that's kind of like, I gotta do it my way, I have to figure this out. But alright, thank you. Until next time.